Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. I hope you're well. This is your 2020 tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So, I lay them out this way because obviously it fits in with the kind of like screen size as well. We have January, two cards have popped out for January. So, Queen of Pentacles and one more card. We've got the Hanged Man for February. The World is March. April is the Eight of Pentacles. I've got a couple of cards for May, which is the Seven of Cups, and one other card. Eight of Wands is June. Queen of Swords is July. Knight of Pentacles again. A couple of cards have fallen out in the next two. So August, September, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. We've got a couple of cards on each. October, Two of Wands. Your sign, Sagittarius, the Temperance energy, is November, and the Chariot is December. I have to say, for your cards and also the fire signs cards, they're looking really good this year. Really good. So, let's start with January, Sagittarius. It's worth me saying I've got a couple more cards that I will reveal at the end as well. So, the beginning of the month, we have the Five of Cups, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. So the Five of Cups is things that we're hanging on to. It can talk about loss, lost jobs, lost connections, can be talking about lost relationships, moving on from loss or regret or wishing you can change the past. This is kind of like what's gone, and the liquid on the floor has spilt. There's no putting that liquid back is the message in this cup. Yet there are two cups full of uplifting potential. Where there's lack, there is fullness and opportunity as well. And it is about making that journey from the past to the present to engage with something that's far more uplifting, far more rewarding moving forward. It's a powerful message, the Five of Cups, because it is that journey from letting go to moving on, you know, and you can see that journey physically on the card. The Queen of Pentacles for me is a card of Capricorn, and might be a Capricorn is giving you some advice, or it might well be this loss or this regret is associated with a Capricorn. General energies, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who can also give you honest advice. It can also be where you're lacking on something. Now this can be money and career. This can be new career opportunities, new opportunities to make money, new opportunities that give you value, your worth as well. Maybe getting a pay rise or maybe moving to a new job of some kind. So the Queen of Pentacles can be somebody who's offering you an opportunity. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The other thing that I'm feeling about this is, as an energy, the Queen of Pentacles is surrounded by abundance. And she says that when you focus on the present, and this is very much what you're being asked to do with the Five of Cups, and practically apply your skills, your experience, your knowledge, your know-how. Take the steps that you need to take to bring positive change. Certainly on money, career, this is great, but this can also be to do with your value and what you value, acquiring what you value now in your life. You have the power to make it happen. You have the know-how to make it happen. You have the earthly skills, the know-how to make it happen. So, very promising energy. The queens are the success of their suit, like the kings. So there's some success to be had as an energy here in January. Very, very positive. Now, I'm going to take these two cards together. In fact, I'm going to take these 3 months together, actually, because I kind of think that this is just beautiful. If there is an opportunity being offered to you, I mean, this is just beautiful. Let me put this down for a moment. The Hanged Man, yes, it can be about where you might take time to see something in a different way. It is sometimes when you allow yourself to release the old, and I'm feeling that with this energy. I think some of you are looking at things in a different way, or at least beginning to now, getting different perspectives on a situation. The Hanged Man is also allowing yourself to see where you're going again. Now, it can sometimes talk about finding answers, light bulb moments, moments where you just think, yes, that's what I need to do, that's what I move towards. So, and these are the steps that I need to take to make this happen. It's a card of Neptune, it's a card of long-term vision, the Hanged Man. He looks at things in a different perspective in order to see things that he can't see the right way up. So it might well be there's some block here that you're just not seeing the right way up. That is probably stopping you from seeing opportunity here. And this is really where, certainly with the Hanged Man, you are beginning to get a perspective, certainly in terms of your direction. It's generally life direction or a part of your life. Could be career, could be love, could be to do with relationships, could be money, all of those kind of things. This is where you're finding answers from within. The Hanged Man might be still, but he is a card of alignment. He is, you can see the alignment straight down the centre of that card with that post. He hangs from the tree of knowledge to find answers. And there's a message that you're going to find answers. Even though things might not shift much in February for you, you know, even though you might feel that you might not be getting very far in certain situations, the Hanged Man is saying, actually you are, but it's in a different way, if you understand what I mean. Now, the Hanged Man, whatever the Hanged Man envisions, is achievable. These two cards are related. This is number 12, this is 21, Sagittarius. So whatever you see, whatever vision you have, whatever clarity, whatever answers, whatever light bulb moments you have in February, that leads to achievement, success, celebration, breakthroughs, breaking out of the old molds. All of that kind of energy is the World card. It's the real card of worldly success, achievement, just beginning to understand what you're capable of as well. The World energy is a card of somebody who is allowing endings to happen in order to allow the new in. And the Hanged Man sees the new energy. It is also about achievement as well between these two. And remember, they stand in a very similar way because the dancer steps through. And even though the Hanged Man is very still, this is a card of movement at the end. The fact that there will be positive shifts, there will be positive achievements at the end of whatever decisions or perspective you get or answers that you find in February. Powerful card. So February, March, extremely positive. Allow for breakthroughs. Allow for things to end when they need to end. Allow for the new, to welcome the new in between February and March, because there's real accomplishments to be had. And I feel certainly in April, you are just getting your game on. Certainly in money and career, this is very positive, Sagittarius. This is just where you're feeling recognised for what you do. It might well be that this opportunity is leading you to new achievements, to greater worldly success. You're beginning to be recognised in a whole new light, maybe in some way as well, and everything is beginning to fall into place, make sense. The Eight of Pentacles can be a card of hard work, doing something that you really enjoy, also where you're valued by other people as well, where you're recognised. But you see, this is also a card of Virgo as well. So again, with that Hanged Man energy, and I do talk about alignment because it is finding the answers from within, this is also doing something that you really enjoy in your external world that's of value to you. Can be creating more money, can be displaying and showing people what you can do with your skills, experience, knowledge, certainly in the workplace. But this is also bringing greater value to your life. And as you do it in a step-by-step way, as this person does on the Eight of Pentacles, you slowly change your internal vibration. You slowly increase your own self-worth, self-recognition, self-value. And yeah, I just think that I love the Eight of Pentacles in a way because it is where you just work hard, but you become, the work is beginning to pay off. You are aligning to your true self, where you need to be. Whatever vision you see here is what you're working towards. So I think some of you are getting real clear direction, very clear paths, seeing things clearly, maybe in a whole new light, maybe from different perspectives, considering things in a whole new light that you hadn't considered before in order to move forward, Sagittarius. It's beautiful. So May, we've got another card of alignment, which is the Tower, and we have the Seven of Cups. The Tower This can be about a square tower and a round crown. This is your round crown, and the universe strikes down your tower. This can be in any area of your life. It could be across your life. You know, there are levels to the tower energy, but it generally talks about change. But it's change that's brought on by love from the universe, saying that change needs to happen, and it's something that you have no control over in order to align you to where you need to be. Generally, the tower energy aligns you to your true path, to your destiny, that kind of energy. And you have some big major arcana before this. And I feel for some of you, you're ready for change. I think some of you are embracing change. I mean, we've got the card of major completion, stepping through to new phases, which is the World card, already gone in the reading. So I feel for some of you, change brings opportunity. Don't allow the mist or the smoke of this tower to create emotional barriers from making your hopes, dreams and wishes a reality, because change, big change, also creates big opportunity. So the message that I will say, if this happens for you, if you do experience some kind of change, it could be unforeseen, look for the opportunity in it, because the Seven of Cups is transformational opportunity. It is a card of Venus and Scorpio, which is the promise of things that are wonderful, that might give you different levels of reward. There is an element of using your intuition to embrace change and to grab hold of opportunity within that change. Yeah. I'm not feeling bad energy with that, to be fair. I mean, I know the tower can be about change, but sometimes change needs to happen in order for new opportunity to come in. And I kind of think it's all starting with the Hanged Man, you know, allowing positive things into your life, understanding long-term where you're going and what you're working towards. So if you do feel a bit of an emotional confusion or wobble or anything like that, the message of the Seven of Cups is connect to your intuition to make choices, and you won't go wrong. And you will understand how to make positive choices out of change. Because this is positive shifts in June. I think change, again, this is a card of opportunity as well. So May and June, you are surrounded by transformative opportunity. The Eight of Wands, I mean, the Wands energy can be opportunity. It can be in business and career, can be linked to something that you really want as well. Certainly with the Cups energy being here, something that is very transformative, positive change, positive shifts, Sagittarius. And there's growth here. Every one of these ones is growing. Now, there could be opportunity that's coming out of the blue. There could be an element of the unexpected. I kind of feel it overlaps with May and June. These cards should be probably read together. But this is powerful shifts, can link to travel. But this is just allowing yourself to be carried, allowing yourself to flow. Just go with whatever this change is. The message is go with it, because you have an 8 here, you've got an 8 here. The 8s are also about embracing change, good change. So it is about allowing change to happen in order to move forward, allowing flow in your life. Now, the Eight of Wands can also be about things just unfolding, events just unfolding in June like clockwork. Beautiful message. A lot of progress to be made. Certainly with this is fast, positive shifts, but very, very positive indeed. Yeah. So, July, we have the Queen of Swords, Sagittarius. This is where I feel the Queen of Swords gets to the very truth of a situation. She gets to the heart of a situation. It might well be the heart of seeing things without emotions being, overriding you and clouding your judgment in some way. She keeps her emotions in check in order to really see things clearly, in order to make decisions, in order to communicate her position clearly. And that might be what you're doing. I mean, this is a Libran energy, Sagittarius as well. So it might well be that there's some kind of like truth or decision or communication that you are imparting in July could be to do, it could be to do with these opportunities that are happening here. Like I said, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands are about progress. They're about opportunities, transformative opportunities. And it might well be some communication. It could be with a Libra. The Queen of Swords can be a person, can be somebody giving you advice, can be somebody who you might be having a conversation with. Could be to do with jobs, could be to do with something that you really passionately want to happen, could be an opportunity associated with that. Whatever this is empowering. This is seeing things clearly, understanding the steps that you need to take, seeing your position clearly, Sagittarius, and communicating, making decisions accordingly. So, powerful message. We have the Seven of Swords, we've got the Sun, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel the Queen of Swords could be linked to the Seven of Swords in some way. This is for August, because the Seven of Swords can be about lack of truth, hidden agendas, somebody just not being above level with you, somebody having their own ulterior motives. It can be about deception, some kind of deception going on in your life. And the Queen of Swords is that energy where you're going to know it. You're just going to know it. You're going to know how to deal with it. You're going to see the truth of the matter. You will cut to the truth of the matter and understand how to deal with that situation, how to communicate your position, how to make a decision or choice. This can also be about self-sabotage, where we hold ourselves back, where we make excuses. And sometimes the excuses can be very small, Sagittarius. So just look out for that kind of energy. But for some of you, I feel if there has been deception, if there has been lack of truth in your life, if you've been holding yourself back, it's not to worry, because the Knight of Pentacles is about getting back on track. It is somebody who is patient. There is patience here because success is coming your way. So there's an element of patience that's needed in August. You will get your reward. There's a promise of your reward. There is a promise of certainly self-worth, finding self-worth, self-value again. If you've lost that in any way from what these two cards might have contributed to. But I feel for some of you, this is somebody who is patient. They can be patiently waiting for an opportunity. The Knight can be an opportunity as well. But I really feel that this is very much about you getting back on track, you understanding slowly but surely the steps that you need to take to bring real solidity in your life. The steps that you need to take to, when you plant the seeds, when when you've done the hard work, when certainly on money and career, you're waiting for growth, you're waiting for your reward, and it's coming. This Knight has planted seeds in that field and he's waiting for his reward. He's patient, he knows it's going to take time, that's why he stood still. Sometimes the activity is just going on beneath the surface. Those seeds are sprouting beneath the surface because they're getting firm roots. So this is what I'm saying, whatever actions you're taking, it's aligned to your practical skills, your knowledge, to bring about growth long-term sustainable growth. I think the choices that you're making, certainly with that Queen of Swords energy, is empowering you and putting you on the right track. And we have the Sun here. This is beautiful. If you have been challenged, there is a wall here. You see the wall that this child and this horse are passing through. It's like they're walking through the wall, which they kind of are in a way. You're coming through the other side of a situation and you're putting it behind you. This is where everything becomes clear, Sagittarius, with the Sun. Nothing's hidden, and very much the seeds that you've planted, the work that you've done, you've had to be patient, but this is where things start to grow. This is where things start to take shape. This is where you've been waiting for your rewards, and the Sun energy can also link with good news, as can the Knight of Pentacles, and material success. So where you're heading is something that is restorative. If you've had to go through some hardship or challenge, there's restoration with the Sun, there's healing with the Sun, but this is very much stepping into your light, owning your power, understanding what you want in life and understanding the steps that you need to take to get there. So, powerful opportunity. I love the way those cards have come together. September, Sagittarius, we have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This is really clear. I mean, this is about trusting your intuition, connecting to self. There could be offers of love, but I also think there's powerful emotional renewal as well that is bringing positive change in your life. Things are just looking up. You know, when the Ace of Cups, can't even say it, when the Ace of Cups presents itself in tarot, you know, certainly with that Sun card, things are just looking up. This is just where you're happy, you're connected to self, there is self-love, there is emotional renewal, which I kind of expect with the Sun because it's coming through the other side of a situation. And yeah, I just feel that there could be an element of the unexpected here as well. Could be unexpected love or an unexpected offer that you really want, that just connects to you in some way. Could be in love, could be to do with something that just uplifts you. But I kind of feel for some of you, this is you. A positive change, beginning to get to that happy place. This is emotional renewal, emotional rebirth. It's so beautiful. It's just a happy, joyous, uplifting, magnificently wonderful energy, and it is given to you by God, the divine, the universe. Yeah, it's very potent, the Ace of Cups. I would say it's probably one of the most potent of the aces because it is linked to our emotions. And remember, as human beings, we are made up of about 75-80% water. So we are made up of our emotions, and this is our emotional renewal. So I just feel for some of you, be very intuitive about your instincts, your intuition, how you feel about situations. There could be an element of opportunity being offered to you, the very beginnings of something new. But my goodness, is it made for you? My goodness, is it something that you will want? Could be unexpected as well, but it will bring happiness either way. But this can just be getting to the happy place within yourself too. Things looking up. Two of Wands this is the Mars in Aries card. So this is somebody who is now taking steps. Again, this is a visionary card, like the Hanged Man. You are fulfilling the long-term view, the long-term goals, the long-term hopes, dreams and wishes that you had with the Seven of Cups. This is somebody who is coming from a point of solidity. They are on a battlement, they have solid ground beneath them, and they're now expanding into new territory. This is taking the steps towards shaping your world for the better. So that could be in career, that could be in money, relationships, things that you're really passionate about. The ones that are very much connected to passion, desires, creativity, originality. I feel for some of you that whatever this might be, it is just pushing you forward on the path to understand your power, to expand, to grow, to start taking steps to understand that you are a co-creator of your life, Sagittarius. And the Two of Wands is somebody who is choosing their life path or making clear choices in their life, choosing their life direction. That could be in any aspect of life or across their life, in order to bring something better into their life. But there's a real sense of somebody channeling their power now. They're switched on. You see, I talk about the red hats a lot in my reading. This person is switched on to the future, and they're taking steps, they're making choices to bring about positive change and growth. November, this is you coming back to you. This is you coming back to you. This is you finding your essence from within, your balance from within, who you are from within. And this is just bringing beautiful flow in your life, just nice things happening. You're just embracing change, you're embracing opportunity, you're embracing your willingness to receive love. And I think it's all because you're overcoming things that may have held you back in the past. this is also linked to the Wheel of Fortune, you know, that you are part, you know, Jupiter is your ruling planet. So there's an element of good luck, good fortune associated with the Temperance energy. New horizons might beckon, and I kind of feel that with the Two of Wands and this path again, with your crown being shone here. You see, and the beautiful thing is where you thought you might have lost your crown, Sagittarius, you know, around May time, where things may have been a little bit chaotic, though I do feel that you kind of like dealt with that situation very well, because there's opportunity here as well. This is where you're really getting into your element, you're getting into your stride, you're getting your crown back. So I just think you're coming back to you with this energy. And Temperance, when you temper metal, I do say this in my readings, it becomes twice as strong. I feel you're becoming aware of what you're really capable of. If you understand when to take action, if you understand to be open to receive, connect to your inner self as well, your emotions, if you understand how to see the truth of situations and allow it to empower you, if you allow yourself to put things behind you, then by December, you're in control. You have the reins of your life. And you see, I love the Chariot, because you see these stars and these moons. It's kind of like the universal canopy, the sky, the universal sky protecting you. This is a Cancerian energy, let's remember that. And Cancerian has that protective shell. And you're moving forward at pace to victory, in balance, in your, you know, taking the reins of your life now. Eyes on the prize. This is a card of victory heading towards success. And it's a fast success as well. But this canopy is saying all the while you are protected by the universe. I love it. And you see, there's a town, there's buildings that this Chariot is leaving. You're putting what you don't need behind you and moving on in your own light. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, Sagittarius. I love it. So, yeah, I've got a couple of cards here. Let me just show them you. So the angel card that I've got is overcoming difficulties, and you are. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. I feel that for you, Sagittarius. I think if you have challenges, and you know, May time, I feel there will be, it might be some challenge, but I don't think that it's anything that you're not capable of dealing with, because you're seeing the opportunity in it. So I've got two energy cards here. So the first one is strategy. Yeah, I do think that you have a plan. I think you're seeing the bigger picture. I think you understand from that Hanged Man energy onwards exactly where you're heading towards and what you want in life, in your world, in any aspect of your world. And we have the world here as well, Sagittarius. Let me just read that out to you for the world, because I like the way they describe it. So, the man in the picture is looking out over a bay above which a beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you. And now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. And I kind of think that's the theme for your reading for 2020. So, beautiful. And you do have the world in your reading too. So, beautiful energy. I wish you a wonderful 2020, Sagittarius. I hope it's a wonderful one. And I will see you in the usual daily, weekly, monthly readings. Bye for now.